Welcome to the Gym Success Podcast, and a big welcome to all of you listening in today. Whether you're gym owners, operators, managers, salespeople, entrepreneurs, or personal trainers. Well, this deep dive is definitely for you. I'm Bonnie.
And I'm George.
And we're going to be taking you through a really crucial white paper today. It's by jthomas, who's a well-known gym business expert.
That's right. And our goal really is just to give you some actionable insights you can actually use.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, let's do it. Because jthomas, he really highlights how those first, say, 12 to 24 months, they are just so critical. They can honestly define whether your gym thrives or, well, sadly becomes another statistic.
Right.
So today we're digging deeper than just the passion and the shiny equipment. We're looking at the practical stuff, the strategy, the culture, all the things you need for a business that actually lasts and makes money.
Building a fortress, you called it earlier. I like that. Not just a pretty facade.
Exactly. Strength, longevity.
It's so easy to get swept up in the excitement, isn't it? You
Yeah.
picture the busy gym floor.
But Jim's point is you need that solid foundation first. So where does he say we start? Rule number one.
Well, he gets straight to it. Rule one, don't go it alone.
Okay.
He's very clear. Launching without the right guidance, big mistake. Even if you're like a top trainer.
Because being a good trainer doesn't mean you know business.
Precisely. It's a whole different skill set. You shift from being a practitioner to being an entrepreneur. And that's a leap many people underestimate.
Makes total sense. So it's not just reading a book then.
Right.
How do you get this guidance he talks about?
Right, it's actionable. He suggests seeking out mentors could be consultants, advisors, or just, owners who've been there, done that.
Learn from their mistakes, basically.
Exactly. Avoid the common pitfalls. And he also pushes networking, joining mastermind groups, industry associations. The whole point, as he puts it, is shortening the learning curve.
Saves time, saves money.
Definitely. Avoid that costly trial and error.
Yeah.
Because honestly, your biggest blind spot, it's probably you. So outsource that perspective. That's a great way to put it. Okay, so you've got advisors. What's next for building that path forward? Not just, winging it. Planning, I assume.
Absolutely. Jim's really firm on this. Rule number two, have a detailed business plan.
Right.
It's not just a passion project. It's a business. Needs structure. And he calls the plan a living roadmap.
A living roadmap.
Right.
Not just something for the bank that gathers dust.
Exactly. It shouldn't be static. You've got to adapt, which is key to his whole philosophy, really.
So what needs to be in this living roadmap to make it work? What are the essentials, according to Jim?
Okay, so he lists the must-haves. You need clear revenue streams, memberships, PT, classes, maybe retail. Then your costs, startup, operating. Got to project those accurately. And beyond financials, your marketing, your sales strategy, a break-even analysis, knowing when you'll actually make money, and setting growth milestones.
Okay.
But here's the key tip. Revisit it. Every 6 months, he says.
Yeah.
Because the market changes, right? So your plan has to change too.
It's like a GPS for your business, constantly recalculating.
That's a great analogy. Are you using it like a GPS or is it just sitting on the shelf?
Good question. And that sets us up perfectly for the next few rules, which seem to be all about growth. You've got the plan, but plans don't get members. So rule 3 is about action. Prioritize sales and marketing from day one. Jim's got that blunt quote.
Yeah.
A beautiful facility without members is just an empty building. It boils down to job number 1, drive traffic.
And he's so specific about drive traffic, he gives you that image. The phone must ring, the door must swing, the inbox must ping, the text messages must ding.
Ah, love that.
Yeah. And then he lists the tools. Grassroots stuff, referrals, social media, community partnerships, the practical things. But the big mindset shift is seeing yourself not just as the owner, but as the chief sales officer.
Okay, chief sales officer puts the responsibility right there.
Totally. He states it as a fact. Without consistent lead flow, nothing else matters.
Yeah.
It's the lifeblood. No traffic, no business. Simple as that.
Okay, so traffic's flowing, but how do you know if it's actually keeping the lights on? Jim warns that even busy gyms can fail if they ignore Rule 4. Cash flow is king.
So true.
He says, passion fuels the vision, but cash keeps the doors open.
It's the stark reality, isn't it?
Mm.
And he gives actual numbers to shoot for, like having 3 to 6 months of operating expenses in reserve.
Your emergency fund.
Exactly, to ride out the slow times. And keeping at least 30% of your expenses variable, that gives you flexibility.
Adaptability.
Right. And you have to watch your monthly cash burn, know how much you're spending versus bringing in, and be ready to adjust fast.
His key insight,
Many gyms fail not from lack of members, but because they run out of cash before they stabilize.
It's a race against time.
It really is.
Okay.
Cash isn't just fuel, it's your runway. Without enough runway, you crash.
Powerful image.
Yeah.
And that ties right into the people helping you manage all this, your team. Which brings us to rule 5. Hire slow, train hard, fire fast. Gym doesn't pull punches here either. Your staff will make or break your business. High stakes.
Yeah, and this rule's full of practical stuff. Hire slow, meaning take your time, look for cultural fit, people who align with your values, not just skills on a resume.
Finding people who get your vision.
Exactly. Then train hard. He says weekly training on sales, service, engagement. It's non-negotiable.
Not just onboarding, but ongoing.
Continuous development. And then fire fast. If someone's resisting the culture or the training or just not meeting expectations, you have to act. He draws that parallel to fitness training. Consistency builds results. If a team member isn't consistent, they're holding everyone back.
Pruning the team, basically.
Yeah, your team's the heart and soul. Cultivate it carefully, but prune when you have to.
That fitness parallel is really smart. Okay, so you've got the team, you've got members coming in. How do you keep them? Rule 6, invest in member experience. Jim's got another gem here. Members don't pay just for equipment. They pay for how you make them feel. That's a big perspective shift.
It is. And he gives you tangible things to focus on. Starts with the basics, like a clean, well-maintained place. Obvious, but critical.
No one wants dirty equipment.
Right. Then the personal touches. Greeting people by name, maybe a thank you note, just checking in, and celebrating their wins. You know, hitting a weight loss goal, an attendance streak, acknowledging their effort, makes them feel seen.
Valued.
Exactly. Principle is, when value exceeds price, people buy, and they stay. You're constantly proving the experience is worth more than the fee. Members buy feelings, not just access to machines.
Deliver an experience. Got it. And making that experience easy to access. That's rule 7. Be easy to do business with. Jim warns about friction, outdated systems, complicated policies that just frustrate people.
Yeah, you got to remove those roadblocks. Simple sign-up, easy upgrades, hassle-free freezes or cancellations.
Transparent pricing, too. No hidden fees.
Absolutely. And just being responsive. Quick communication reduces that buyer's remorse, stops people from drifting away. He gives that reality check. If joining your competitor is easier, guess where people are going to go?
Ouch. You lose them before you even start.
Exactly. Friction kills retention.
Yeah.
Make every single interaction effortless.
So true. Which means you can't stand still because your competitors won't. That leads right into rule 8. Never stop learning.
Crucial in this industry.
Jim emphasizes how fast fitness changes. What worked last year might be obsolete now. Complacency is dangerous.
And he lays out how to keep learning. Go to conferences, workshops, network with other owners, share what works, what doesn't.
Learn from the trenches.
Right. Read business books, leadership books.
Yeah.
And study your competitors not to copy, but to understand the market. See where the gaps are. His rule of thumb, stay curious or get left behind. It's an active choice. The industry evolves, so you have to evolve too.
Stay curious or get left behind. Love that. And if you're curious, you need data. Rule 9, measure everything that matters. Jim's principle. You can't improve what you don't track. Gut feelings aren't enough.
Nope, you need the numbers. He lists the core KPIs, key performance indicators to track every single week.
Like what specifically?
Things like leads generated, conversion rates, how many leads took a tour, how many tours became sales, your active membership count, obviously, monthly revenue per member, your RPU, and your attrition rate, how many are leaving.
The pulse of the business.
Exactly. He says, numbers don't lie. They'll tell you what's working and where you're losing money. You have to face the data and use it. Otherwise, you're just guessing.
Gut feelings are for starting up. Data is for scaling up.
Well put. Data drives sustainable growth.
Okay, so you've got the data, the insights,
Yeah.
which positions you for the final rule, Rule 10. Play offense, not defense.
The proactive approach.
Jim observes too many owners just react. They wait for problems before they act.
Right. Playing offense means taking action before you have to, like launch a promotion before revenue dips, refresh the look of your gym before it feels dated.
Reinvent your classes before the competition forces you to.
Exactly. It's about strategic foresight, constant innovation, not being reckless, but being proactive. His closing thought on this is powerful. Proactive owners dominate, reactive owners decline. It's a choice you make every day. Aggressive foresight prevents desperate reaction.
Wow, what a fantastic blueprint. These 10 rules from Jim Thomas. They really map out how to build more than just a gym, a thriving business that genuinely makes an impact.
Absolutely.
So, what does this all mean for you listening? It means you've got a clear strategy now, insights to move forward with confidence.
It just underscores that success in this competitive market isn't luck. It's about applying these kinds of principles consistently.
Discipline and strategy. So, as you think about all this, maybe ask yourself, what's one proactive, offensive move you could make in your business this week to head off a future problem? Thanks so much for joining us for this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
And look, if you feel you need some help implementing these systems, improving your facility, maybe turning things around, you can contact Jim Thomas directly. His number is 214-629-7223.
Or you can email him at jthomas@fmconsulting.net.
jthomas@fmconsulting.net.
He's the expert behind these rules. And as always, we encourage you to keep doing your own deep dives into the topics that matter most to you and your business.